Okay, so it's very apparent that some of y'all don't have enough sense and should not be permitted to operate any type of social media account.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Hey girlies, I'm back. A few of you guys said that you did not appreciate this kitchen background, and so what I'm going to do is probably alternate between this background and a plain background, because a lot of you guys said, okay sis, this is cute, but I prefer the plain background. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Hopefully I can give everyone what they like. You know what I mean? I'm trying to serve you guys democracy type of teas while Donald Trump is trying to tear that shit down. Make sure that you go to fortheculturepodcast.com and listen to our latest episode. We put one out on Tuesday entitled A New Cut, A New Color, okay? That signifies that 2018 is here, and 2018 is here to goddamn stay, okay? And so it's For the Culture Podcast. We're out here about to give you hoes a cute ass spinoff. I don't know, just get with the program, okay? That's all I have to tell you hoes, get with the program. Also, patreon.com/Adrian Expression. Sign up there if you want to see the best content first, okay? So here we are, getting our fucking lives, and my main topic is two fucking topics, and I thought it was just going to be one, but here comes Donald Trump acting like an idiot, so I'm gonna speak on him first. Now, talking about Donald Trump, I feel like I have a weird ass responsibility, and I feel like that responsibility lies between two places, and I have to walk that line very carefully. It's like, on one hand, I want to make sure that we are analyzing what he's saying, and we break it down, and we dismiss any idiotic shit that he's saying, any things that are not based in fact, and I also want to make sure that we encourage people not to think like how he does. You see what I'm saying? But yet, on the other hand, I want to make sure that I'm not giving his ass even more of a platform, and I know that's really rich coming from my ass. I'm not nobody's fucking Tyra Banks, I'm not nobody's Beyonce, I'm not nobody, you know what I mean? I'm not nobody's fucking Lady Gaga. I don't have that much of a pull, but what I'm saying is I want to make sure that I'm addressing him responsibly, but at the same time, not giving his hate more of a platform. Do you see what I'm saying? But I feel like every time I say, okay girl, I don't have to talk about him this week, like it's just too much at this point, I just feel like every time I do that, or every time it pops into my mind, I'm just like, girl, I can't. I have to speak about it. Because the shit that he's doing is so fucking dangerous. He's killing democracy. One of the tweets that he sent out, if it's to be fully enforced, it's going to kill the free fucking press. It's gonna kill the fucking free media. These are serious fucking issues that we have to talk about, and as much as I don't like including his dumb ass, and I'm gonna get on Logan Paul ass, okay? But as much as I don't like including Donald Trump ass in my shit, I feel like there are certain conversations that need to be had so that we can move on from this shit and so that we can find solutions, okay? I like to drag, I like to read, yes, that's cute, but I'm focused on solutions as well. Can we shake the girls up? Can we have some solutions in this bitch, please? So the first tweet that Donald Trump fucking sent out that I want to address was essentially saying, hey girls, I don't know, if next Monday, I think, I'm gonna have essentially these media are trash ass awards. These specific ass newspapers, these specific ass websites, they're trash. And then so when you have a president who's out here saying these particular media outlets are, you don't trust them, they're not trustworthy at all, they lie to you, they lie to your face. You have a president weighing in on him, you know, he's hating certain outlets that just don't like his ass. And for you to be a politician who serves the whole public, you know what I mean? You serve every demographic. That's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be out here listening to each perspective. You're supposed to be out here listening to perspectives that you may not have ever imagined communicating with, relating to at all in your normal, personal, everyday life. But when you're out here, supposed to be serving your constituents, there's supposed to be no fucking issue, girl. You're supposed to be, okay, girl, these are newspapers, these are media outlets that are in my country. This is what they're saying about me. How can I take it and improve myself? Or if they're talking bullshit, I just ignore it, but you don't prohibit them from speaking. And I feel like, okay, well, girl, he's not technically prohibiting anyone from speaking. Yeah, he's not, girl. But when a president weighs in, when a political leader weighs in on which media outlets they view as worthy and not worthy of respect and or, rate, whatever, that sets up a very dangerous ass monopoly that I don't think people are taking seriously. And I'm making this video now because I want people to really think about what the fuck this bitch is saying. And also, on the other hand, we have him talking about fucking Kim Jong-un. Kim literally got his ass up, much to the surprise of many political analysts. He got his ass up there and said, hey sis, okay, I decided, I looked over 2017, the shit was trash. Kim said, girl, if you ain't fucking with me, I ain't fucking with you. And that's it. That's my law. That's my, I'm not fucking with you. I had this nuclear shit on my fucking desk and I could have pressed that button at any time, girl. But I'm not gonna fuck with you hoes if you just keep my fucking name out your goddamn mouth. Don't talk about me. Don't say shit about me. Don't fucking attack my country and we'll be good. Okay? And as soon as Kim said that, I was like, you know what, girl? We're gonna have to talk to Donald Trump ass because it seems like he's the only one who's not getting the message. If you only would shut your fucking mouth, if you would only shut your fucking mouth, the rest of the American public might have a chance at being safe. And now I'm not saying that you can trust every political leader and what they say is golden and bitch, their word is sworn into law as soon as that shit escapes their goddamn mouth. I know that shit is not as easy or it's not as simple as a lot of people claim it is. I know that it is, but girl, if there's even an inkling of a chance that your constituents, the American people will be safer if you would shut the fuck up. Maybe then, I mean shit, I would do that shit, okay, the people that I'm sworn to protect, okay, if I would just shut my fucking mouth sometimes, maybe then they would be safer. I mean, I don't know if I trust this political leader, I don't know if I trust this person who's in a fucking different country that's a dictatorship and shit, but maybe if I shut my ass up, you know, maybe I can keep my people safer. But no, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to continue to allow us to evaporate off of the face of the earth like his hairline does. That's exactly what the tea that he's serving us. And the tea is fucking cold, it's stale. I didn't fucking want it. I wanted some hot ass tea. He's serving some cold ass, dirt infused ass tea. And just on Twitter, I don't understand why your faves are out here having access to their own social media. If they don't have enough neurons, if they don't have enough brain power to process or to analyze what the fuck can happen if they say some dumb shit, they should not be allowed to fucking tweet. And now let me as I'm done with Donald Trump's ass because I feel like that's very self-explanatory. You hoes already know what the fuck I'm talking. Let's get on Logan Paul's dumb ass. Let's talk about that shit. Now, I will be speaking on this topic as someone who's been personally affected by suicide. I'm not sure how you can be a whole ass gay person and not be personally affected by suicide because sis, there are too many stories of us, there are too many stories of black people, there are too many kids getting bullied out here, you know, committing suicide. There are too many stories out here for us to take this shit as a it's funny type of shit. This shit is not fucking funny. Okay? And especially in a society like Japan, I was telling people like Japanese society is very collectivist. And so what that means, okay, American society is individualist. So that means you can go about your fucking day, you can go about your whole fucking life, you know, just being that girl, being individualistic. That's what it suggests. You can literally worry about yourself and yourself alone. And for the most part, you can be okay in certain societies like American society. Whereas a Japanese society, based on the research that I've done, is very collectivistic. You don't think of yourself as an individual, you think of yourself as a part of a whole group. And so we do what is best for the whole group. And I'm about to be a little bit nerdy here, but there is a cool ass sociological theorist called Durkheim. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but he had a lot of thoughts about social integration and shit like that. And he did a lot of research on suicide. And you know, one of the conclusions that he came to is just like, girl, if society is locked up and it's really integrated, everybody's connected to one another, and you know, one person feels like they don't belong, they're gonna be alienated, girl. It's gonna be very difficult for them to operate within said society. And so, you know, that leads up to, you know, Japan, I said, is collectivist. And if you don't feel like you fit in, it's very difficult to chart your way through life. And so things like the suicide forest sprout up, and there are signs in this forest in Japan that are just like, girl, it's okay, we can get you help, please don't do this, because this forest has been known to have a lot of people go there and just be like, and end it all because they feel like, you know, it's not worth it. As I said earlier, I'm personally affected by suicide because, as a bunch of you guys know, my best friend committed suicide, and it was one of the most painful, difficult things for me to ever process in my fucking life, and it still haunts me to this fucking day. And so when I see people like Logan Paul's ass get up there, and I had to watch at least part of the video for research purposes just to be able to talk about it with some sense, with some type of fucking, you know, knowledge. I hate turning on the camera and being ignorant about a subject. I know that a lot of y'all favorite content creators like to do that type of shit. I like to be informed about what I'm talking about. And so yeah, I saw his dumb ass get up there. Oh my God, we're going to a suicide forest. Like, bitch, I mean, we're going to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz type of teeth. Like, bitch, you were over here happy-go-lucky type of teeth. And you know, he really thought that he would get off the hook by saying, oh, well, girl, I didn't monetize it. I don't think people understand, bitch, just because you don't monetize something does not mean that you don't profit off of it. You know, it doesn't mean that your ass, you know, I mean, who's buying your merchandise now? That, I mean, you did this dumbass video. I mean, the dead man was hanging in the fucking thumbnail. You thought this light ass blur was gonna make that shit better. Who's buying your fucking merchandise now? Who's subscribed to you now? You're profiting off of it. You're profiting off of it. And it wasn't even like a documentary style type of thing, because I feel like these issues, we do need to know about these things happening all across the fucking globe. It was no documentary type of thing, girl. And even if it was anything like this coming from Logan Paul or who are the fuck else type of Paul, the Paul brothers, it's not serving me any type of tease. And let me tell you something about a lot of your faves. A lot of your faves need controversy. A lot of your faves, they need some type of fucked up bullshit. They need clickbait in order to pop off, in order to make some type of money. You know what I mean? In order to be someone. I'm just happy that I associate myself with people who are not like that. I like the fact that me, myself, I have enough talent to where I can turn on this motherfucking camera. I can turn on the light. I don't have to do shit but be myself, and people are interested in that shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to do shit but fucking exercise my strong ass mind and my fucking sickening ass vocabulary. I don't have to do shit but rely on my world-ending fucking brain power. I mean, I just have to be myself and turn on the fucking camera and the girls will watch. And not only that, but what I have to say, it means something. I don't turn on the camera to just fucking fill this shit with air. I say something and I sit my ass the fuck down. But your faves, they need all types of bells and whistles. They need controversy, girl. They can't just get their ass up and make a video, bitch. They have to rub us the wrong way in order for us to actually give a fuck about them. The video gave me white boy daredevil type of tease. His apology was bullshit because all it did was focus on himself and why you hoes need to just essentially cut him some slack, sis, because he's just a dumb white boy who shit just got away from him, sis. He didn't realize that it would just be the girl. It's so funny how minorities have to be this moral guide and moral compass. What about black on black crime? And yet you hoes are out here fucking up people's livelihoods. I don't understand it. And that's what I'm talking about. When YouTube goes through all this bullshit, when it doesn't know what the fuck's going on, when advertisers are just like, girl, what the hell, pulling out and shit, it's because these white hoes are out here doing shit. I mean, I'm trying to think about a big black YouTuber that has done something so disgusting and so reprehensible that advertisers want to pull out. And I'm not thinking, literally think that the white people, the big white YouTubers who have nothing to offer, whose videos are filled with air, they have millions of subscribers without saying a word of fucking, without saying anything that fucking makes any goddamn sense. They're the ones who get on here and fuck the advertisers over. They're the ones who get on here and fuck our audiences over and make people very skeptical about YouTube. So what I want to happen is just get rid of these fucking dumb assholes. Get rid of these fucking PewDiePies. Get rid of the Paul brothers. Get rid of all of their asses and leave space for the real creators who are out here doing the goddamn thing, who are out here making some content that people are interested in without having to act like they need all types of clickbait to get the goddamn job done. I mean, some of your favorite content creators are out here with YouTube video titles talking about, I fucked Trade on Mars and we took a trip to the moon. Reaction. Like, girl, I'm not here for that type of bullshit, and I feel like if y'all want that type of website, if that's the content that y'all want, y'all need to go to another platform or some shit. Maybe we need to create a new platform, a new website for content creators who don't have talent and do rely on this type of controversy and clickbait in order to get money. That's fine. Do what you have to do on your own shit. Just don't ruin it for the rest of us who actually have something to offer, who actually have some type of brain power, who actually, you know what I mean? Don't ruin it for the rest of us who are actually out here invested in their fucking careers because you hoes are running out of original ideas for videos. It's not my problem. And there is no telling how many people you disturb. There's no telling how many people you trigger. There's no telling how many people who, you know, had experiences with self-harm or suicidal thoughts that you just awakened a whole nother beast in their ass just by them seeing the fucking thumbnail of your fucking video. You're a disgrace, but that's not a fucking surprise considering you have a cult ass following that I mean, they're currently defending you right the fuck now. And Logan Paul, I really want you to explain this puzzle to me. I want to know why it is that your career is constructed like Dr. Draken's. You know what I mean? Just evil as fuck, making no sense. And yet you're constructed like Rufus. You know what I mean? The naked mole rat in the fucking face. Have a good goddamn evening. The world may never know.